Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna show y'all how to make like the best like German chocolate cake frosting ever. My girlfriend, her favorite cake is German frosted cake. I'm gonna just show you how to make the frosting. You know, I just use like the box cake from like Walmart. But so most people, you take one stick of butter, you know what I'm saying, and just melt it down, right? Right after you do that, you're gonna put in 1 can of either evaporated or sweet condensed milk, regular milk, or just like regular milk. Okay, so you do the butter, then the milk, then you take 3 eggs and you beat them. You know what I'm saying? Just beat them up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now when you put the eggs in, you got to keep stirring it so that it don't thicken. You don't want to have eggs like big thick eggs. You want it to be like liquid. And so after you do that, then you're gonna put in like a little bit of, vanilla extract, and then I put in like a lot of sugar, like maybe 1 or 2 whole cups. And then after you do that, you can put in your pecans. So most people, they just do pecans and then the coconut. Always get the sweet coconut. Don't get regular coconut flakes. Get the sweet coconut flakes. And then you take this right here, and you know what I'm saying? You want to mashed up. You don't want no big chunks of pecans, right? And now this is my secret ingredient right here. I get the coconut pecans, right? It's got like the sugar frosting, the coconut. You got to go to only place I can find them is Littles or whatever. But they got the toasted coconut cashews. Sometimes I throw these in, and then sometimes I throw these. But if you want to keep it real traditional, just use the pecans, because it's supposed to be a pecan coconut frosting. But sometimes I like to throw the cashews in there just to spice it up a little bit. But this right here is the secret ingredient though, because these are really sweet. You know what I'm saying? This is going to add a whole level of flavor to it. So all I'm going to do, boom, I got that melted. So I'm going to go ahead and put this 1 can in, right? Then I'm going to go ahead and put these in, keep it stirring. I got to put the camera down. And then after I stir that, it's real slow. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want it to get thickened up. Okay, I had to put the phone down for a minute just so I could use 2 hands. So basically we did 1 stick of butter. Then I put the 1 can of condensed milk. And then I put just 2 tablespoons of just regular milk, just to bring the temperature down, So that brings the temperature down, and then I threw my 3 eggs in, and then you want it to be like a liquid consistency. So you don't want big chunks of eggs, floating. You don't want egg drop soup. You just want it to stay a liquid. So you don't want this to cook really quickly. Otherwise you're gonna have omelet floating around in your frosting, and you don't want that. You just want it all to stay a liquid consistency. So it needs to cook very slowly. Okay, so I just put the eggs in, and then I'm gonna cut that off. See, it's starting to thicken up a little bit. So just stir. You want to keep stirring, and then I want to go ahead. That's 1 cup of sugar. I'm gonna put in my vanilla, and just just a little bit like that. Maybe just a little bit more. It's about a tablespoon. Stir. I'm not on the heat right now, so I'm just stirring it up. Put it back on the heat. I actually cut it off, but it's still probably like a hot surface. Okay. I think I might see like a little thick chunk of egg in there, but that's okay. It's no big deal. It's not really what you want, but it's still gonna be the bomb though. So I usually do like 1 bag of sweet coconut flakes, but so I'm gonna just do 2. This is already half. And then I took 1 bag of the sweet pralines, and then like a bag of that, and then I mixed it together, chopped it all up. And I'm probably not gonna use all of that. Okay, so bam, let me go in ahead Okay. So I don't even have the heat on right now. I'm just let me put you down for a second here. But as you can see, the surface is still hot. So I'm just gonna stir this in, and then I'm gonna stir this in. I'm probably gonna put a few more coconut flakes in there too. Maybe a little more sugar. Okay, so I'm done. I'm gonna show you this final product. So basically, essentially what I do is I usually just use like 1 bag of sweetened coconut flakes and then 1 bag of pecans. But I do like a half a bag of pecans and then a half a bag of like the coconut pecans, you know, and then I just mix them. I put a half a bag of pecans, a half a bag of the toasted pecans, or just put 2 whole bags in there and just crush it all up, and then I'll just dump like half of this, and then this is what the final product looks like. Now, you want to let this sit and cool down. You don't want to put it on the cake when it's hot. So once it's all done, it's all melted together, you know, this helps the sugar melt. Then I'm just gonna, you know, take it off the heat. I might just leave it on there just for a minute. It's gonna cool down, and then, you know, I'm waiting for my cake to get done. This is gonna cool down. Some people like to put this in the fridge to thicken it up, because if you put this on now, you know, it's just gonna slide off the cake, you know, almost. You know, it's not gonna stick to the sides, but it'll stay on the top, you know what I mean? But it's not gonna stick to the sides. So you need to let it cool off, okay? So, but this right here, I promise you, this right here is gonna be like the best tasting coconut German frosting, German chocolate cake frosting ever. Like, this is like, my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, my fiance, she loves this shit. Like, this is the best tasting, you know, she's like a German chocolate cake fanatic, and this is like, she go crazy over this. Like, she is in love with this cake. She said this is the best German chocolate cake she ever had in her life, and that's all she eats. And she goes to like, you know, like in Fayetteville, we go to like Bernie Sweet Treats, we go to Sweet Tooth, basically all the designer custom cake places, and I got them all beat, hands down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat it. This is the best. This is the best German chocolate cake frosting recipe ever. I promise you, you try this, it's just gonna be so good. You ain't never gonna want to make nothing else. But this right here, that's it right there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Try this recipe. If you like it, if you try it, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the videos, like the video, support it, please. Support the channel. I'm gonna bring you all kinds of helpful information. And so if you appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the videos and the stuff I'm bringing to you, please subscribe and like the videos. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.